Hey guys, happy Sunday, fun day and all the rest. Got a little treat for you today. Got something in the post. Now this is something I've been debating about for a while because I went on a real big long ride on the ski the other weekend and I was on the edge of the fuel limit. I had what I usually do, I put this 10 litre fuel in the front and I've just got a big rubber strap and I strap it down. It works nicely. It's got a rubber strap and I just pull that, well, a bigger one out, pull it across and it stays in there nicely. Only drawback is obviously you've got 10 litres of fuel sitting inside your hole, an extra one, which, yeah, probably not necessarily the best, but it also makes the front of your ski very nose heavy. Another 10 litres, that's 10 kilos. That can make a big difference. So obviously I looked into the newest Seadoos. They've got the linq system, which is fantastic. Love them. It's my friends have got them and it's brilliant. The tank just clicks straight into it. So I've gone online looking into that and I'm like, okay, found the linq plate for it and everything like that. It's only 150 bucks. The jerry can itself is quite expensive. I'm just shy of $300 and I'm like, it doesn't matter. It's good. It works and it's safe. But the only drawback is you need to drill holes. So because it's the older ski, you need to do that. And I don't fancy drilling holes into that, let alone having to crawl inside there behind all the back to secure it and seal it and do everything like that. So me being the eBay fiend I am, I have found this goodie. And I was just scrolling through eBay and just looking, typed in jerry cans, and this is the strap I'm going to be using. I'll talk about that after. But yeah, just typed in jerry cans on eBay. And here we go. Let's have a little bit of Christmas. Hang on a sec. Need 2 hands for this. And this is what I found. This almost looks like a fuel tank off of a boat. Sorry about the camera. We'll get a stand of some sort. I haven't actually tried fitting this yet, but this is my find. Whether it's going to be any good or not, I do not know, but I think it will be. So as you can see, it's a 20 litre, and they do bigger ones as well. I think they do a 30 litre, but I think 20 litres is plenty for what I need. So it's got obviously the usual pourer section, so it's got the funnel built in there as well, which is great, and it's got the breather, so it comes out nice and fast. So all you do, because I've seen other videos doing it, and I strapped down my 10 litre one, and that actually strapped down on the back nicely, but it just sticks up in the air and it's only 10 litres. I want more. If I go on a big ride, I want to know on the way back, if I want to go for full noise, I can do it and I'm going to be fine. So that one strapped down nicely, but it sat a bit higher, so it was good to strap down. But I'm going to give this a go with this one. So technically it should, because how I've done it before, I just obviously go through the strap there, I come round it and I V it off with the anchor points at the back here. So with that said, it actually does anchor down quite nicely, and like I said, with the 10 litre one, it anchored down nice. So I can't see why this one shouldn't. So I'm literally, you have to excuse the camera action today, but I haven't done this yet. I've only done a test run on my 10 litre one, but I literally, this is the strap I'm using. I've got these in Bunnings. It's just a traditional thread it through, pull it down, and it anchors itself on. So all I'm going to do is pass that through there. I might go, I'm not sure if I'll go over and under, because this is quite a long strap, should I say. So I've got plenty. Really sorry about the camera action, guys, but I'll try and do it best. Let's see if I can plod you up somewhere. But there's so much stuff in this garage. Yeah, there you go, that might work. No, it's not staying still. Hang on, let's see what we can do. See if we can make something. I can always make something in here. See if I can put you here. No, in the way of the camera there. I do apologise, guys. Right, that should do. Right. Yeah, so I'm just going to thread it. Toolbox in the way. I always like to keep the strap at the same, so it's not twisted. See, it just helps keeping it straight and bit nicer, but I want to keep this here because this is where I'm going to want to anchor down from. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to go through there, kind of making this up as I go along. So I'm going to go back through that as well, so it's got an anchor point. And then I'll come down and pass it through at the back. The only thing I might run into a problem here with this is obviously there is that wobble there. It's the shape of the back of the hole, but hopefully it might be okay. As I said, the 10 litre one actually did sit on it okay. Just be careful of your pump and everything like that. You're above everything there. And this might not be long enough, but how do we go here? Around there and then under here. Right, so it's definitely long enough. And this was a 4 metre. So yeah, it's a 300 kilo lashing captivity and 4 metres in length. So I think they were 20 bucks, and I've got 2 of them. And I'm using the other one to strap down my dual battery in my ute. I might actually do a video of that because I've just installed a dual battery system on my Great Wall Canon, and I love the ute, by the way. So yeah, I might do a video of that for anyone who's never done a dual battery system, because I've never done one before and it wasn't really, it was pretty straightforward. Right, so where are we? We're here. I'm going to go under, but I need to, not overly sure how well this is going to work, because I think we're going to have this problem where I can't pull down. But we can only try, can't we? If you don't try, you don't succeed. So, but yeah, I think that needs to go over the top. See, again, this is me making mistakes, so you don't have to. This is what these videos are all about. Let's see how this goes, like that. And as you see, you just anchor it down. But yeah, there's our problem, is the play. I think I might have to go through the wider sections. Obviously we've got a lot of slack through the rest of the bits, but that at the moment isn't too bad, but you don't want that, because once there's weight in that could actually cause some damage. So we'll let's have a little think about this and I'll come at you. Right, so after a little bit of tinkering around, figured obviously it's hard because you got to stop backwards and forwards motion, up and down, side to side. It's obviously 20 kilos is a lot of weight, so excuse the straps, they're all twisted, but this is just a way I found worked for me. So I've kept the grabber point, the tie down point, I've kept that up the front here. Remember, this is a 4 metre rope, this one, and it's just long enough. It's good enough to have a bit of slack, so I've tied that up at the end so it can't pull back on itself. So I've literally looped around. I loop under the first handle, round, and then obviously you got to do a double loop here because you don't want it to slide. With going round itself, then it can't move. So from there down into the first hook, then we're coming up again, and I found this was the best place to stop the lifting up from the back. Like that's not coming up, which is great. Down again, round the hoop, up again, and we're going to do our wraparound motion again, up and under. Well, I've come over, this one goes under, but I've come over, so because I'm pulling from here, it's going to be pulling it downwards, which is great. Looped it again, so it's got the lack of movement. Thread through there, lock it down as hard as you can, and then I've looped around there just so it can't slide back on itself. I mean, you could use ratchet straps. I've got ratchet straps here. I use them to tie the back of the ski down when it's on the trailer, but this is working. I might even get some like little rubber bits underneath the tank here so it doesn't rub on my paintwork. But essentially that's working. It's aerodynamically well. It's gonna serve its purpose. It's pretty secure. I mean, I can have a little play around with it again just to make sure, but it's on there. It's good. I mean, as long as you ain't going out in crazy swell and wave jumping, which you wouldn't have extra fuel with you for that anyway. So it seems to really work nicely, and these are all anchor points, so you know they're secure. They're not going to come off. A little bit about this tank. This was on eBay. I believe I paid $85 for it, Australian dollars. And it's nice. I like it as well because it's lower down. it's not something bulging upwards and stopping you from getting back on the ski. I mean, yeah, it's still going to be a little bit tricky getting back on, but just don't fall off. But it seems to be nice. I'm yet to test it, but I've gone through it. This is the first time I've done it. I said these 20 bucks, I think, or so. You got 2 of them, so bargain. The tank was about 85 bucks and a bit of your time. So for, let's say, $100, and you can get cheaper ones of them straps. I went with the longer. It's always better to have more than less, and clearly that served the purpose here because I kind of needed it to loop it around more. But there you go. For $100, I'm carrying an extra 20 litres of fuel now, which is great. So, like I said, the Seadoo linq system, can't fault it. It's fantastic. Brilliant idea. And then you can stack on top of the boxes. Yeah, if you've got the newer ski, go and get them. I'll never advise against that. But got a ski like this, and you want to do this instead of putting it in the front like I used to. I don't want to do that anymore. So I'm doing this now. So this is great. So hopefully on my next big ride I do anyway, I'll have this on the back, and it should work very nicely, I reckon. So yeah, I won't go on too much more about that. Winter's, well, summer's just at an end, but it's still 30 plus degrees highs. I want to get this in some cool water, and I've got an old 260 pump here. That'll be my next video, because I only figured out myself a while back the 300 pump's exactly the same as the 260. The only difference is the prop size and the wearing. So yes, if you need a spare one, there's your spare one. I'm gonna play around because I've got a couple of solus props here. Excuse all the mess, AirPods. Yeah, there's them intake tubes that I'm using at the back that are here. They actually sit inside the airbox, which I had from an old one of these. Anyway, it's another story, but it shall be interesting. So yeah, if you want any questions, hit me up. Always happy to help. Like, share and subscribe, and I'll keep the content coming. So cheers guys, have a good Sunday, and always ride safe. See you later.